Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite white colonizer, Tall the Traveling Clat, coming to you live from the United States of America. We've got a clip here from incredible advocate from the Hebrew Israelite community in Israel and Dimona named Ashriel Mo. He's a person we've collaborated on this channel before with. Let's take a look at what he's saying.
In North African countries, Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, Libya. What are you talking about when you call these places part of the Arab world? How? Every one of these countries have their own unique identity.
Berbers, also known as Imazighen, are a pre-Arab ethnic group native to North Africa.
Customs, traditions, culture.
Tuareg culture is largely matrilineal, with family lines being traced through women rather than men. Unlike their Berber and Arab neighbors, Tuareg women do not wear veils, while men do.
You forced yours on them because you conquered them, and you still are there today, to this very day. There's no difference between European conquest and Arab imperialism. There's no difference at all.
King! That's my brother. Ashriel Moore right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't follow him already, highly recommend you follow him. He's an incredible dude. Go right now, give him a follow, like we do with many creators that we shout out here. Send him some love. Tell him the Clat sent you. Tell him the Traveling Clat sent you. I love this, man. We've collaborated in the past before on my YouTube channel. We actually did a very, very big video a couple years back when Kanye West had his whole anti-Semitism, anti-Israel rage fit. And we tackled some of those topics about what it means to actually be an African Hebrew Israelite living in Israel. For those of you who don't know, Ashriel is part of a community who they live in not the best, I would say, condition in Israel, at least legally. It's a very, very big issue, and they're an incredible community and give so much to Israel. But because of this, because they have sort of like, I would say, this outside narrative position, even though they're very much a part of our society, they are able to analyze what goes on in the Middle East, both when it comes to Israeli-Palestinian relations and others, in a really, really holistic manner. Their community also basically only practices parts of the Old Testament. They have their own version of holidays that Jewish people practice as well today. They're all vegan. They're completely vegan. They have the highest, if I remember correctly, the highest enlistment into the IDF out of any of the ethnic minorities in Israel, any of the ethnic groups in Israel. I have a lot of respect for this group. They're incredible people. And he points out exactly what it is. Ashriel pointed out exactly what it is. Neither the North Africans, nor the Egyptians, nor the Lebanese, nor the Algerians, nor the Iraqis, nor the Jordanians are Arab. None of these people are Arabs. And the fact that we have become so comfortable, for those of you guys who don't know, I've been on tour in America and in the West now for around a month and a half, giving talks and speeches in universities and churches, wherever it be. And I've been talking about Arab colonialism. And it's always shocking to me how it seems to be I'm the first person in a lot of these people's lives to really frame it in that manner. And we've just sort of established, and I think this has a lot to do with racist Western propaganda, on the backs of, and I don't mean to say this in an offensive way, but on the backs of well-meaning but racist white people in the West who look at all the people in the Middle East because they're brown and black as just the same. It's just casted as we're all Arab. And I think there's a similar thing that happened in North America, right? Or in South America. The natives are just all the natives. They're all just these random brown people who lived here before. And we never looked at the diversity of the different tribes. I think in America, we've done a really good job, at least moving forward into the future, at honoring the different tribes. I grew up in school here in America. We'd honor the Miccosukee tribe and the Iroquois and the Navajo and the Seminoles, especially in Florida where I grew up. There's so many different tribes. So we'd at least honor them by name. We'd give the appreciation of honoring them. But when we look at the Middle East, we've just all accepted that it's always been Arab and it's always been Muslim, and it's just that is what it is. And I would say it's on the fault of Jewish people too. We've none of us have looked at the intricacies, but that's what we're fighting against. And I'm so proud of Ashriel for making a video like this and calling it out, because every single person and their mother needs to beat this horse till it's dead, and then beat it again while it's dying. We have to beat this horse dead, good dead. Because if we don't stop talking about it, basically what the pan-Arab, the Arab supremacist agenda will just keep pushing the same narrative that everyone was Arab and everybody's always been Muslim. And the reality is Arabs and Muslims are the new kids on the block. There was ancient cultures here from Mesopotamia to Assyria, from the Persians to the Amazi that have existed in this region for such a long time. And our cultures have just been erased and whitewashed. And that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be the reality. Canaanites, Judeans, Phoenicians were all people that inhabited this region way before, thousands of years before the Arabs. And we still inhabit the region today. We cannot let our region get lost to this political supremacist ideology. We should fight every day. And I appreciate Ashriel for being an advocate who fights alongside me in this space. You know, he's got his own opinions on the Israel-Palestine conflict. I don't want to speak for him, but I will say he's been an incredible advocate for Israel during the war. Regardless if that's his intention or not, he has stood up for Israel so many times. And again, proud Hebrew Israelite, ambassador to the Middle East. Go follow him, show him some love. Tell him that Klat sent you. I love this man very much. I have a lot of respect for what he does. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Klats.
If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.